All right, everybody. It's Sunday, and the weather just changed. We got rain coming down. It's going to be like that the rest of the day. So, anyway, I'm going to cover upcoming projects throughout the winter. For some of you who have been with me a while, some of this will be old, some of it will be new. Uh, so, to start off, the Super H. She's finally running, so that's a big thing. What needs to be done with it? It needs a new manifold because that pipe is really worn and the manifold body itself is kind of getting weak too, so we're going to put a new one of them on. Rebuild the carb because when you run it, you got to have the choke out a little bit for it to run smooth. And plus, it's been sitting since January, February without running, which sucks. Oil bath, oil change. Not a motor oil change because it actually hasn't ran enough to where I feel it needs it. Batteries. All our tractors were plagued with battery issues this year, not just this one. But I want to put an orange slow moving vehicle sign on the back. I need a light on the back as well too. I'm going to find a bracket and a light for the back. And I'm going to make the slow moving vehicle sign removable so when it's in the field it's not there and blocking the light if I need to use it. Them ones do work. Going to replace gas cap with one that has a fuel gauge in it, and then that'll be good to go. Aside from that, work on a set of tires. The rear ones, they have good tread. They got some minor driver out, but nothing bad. The only problem is two different sizes, 12.438, 11.238. And the front ones, they're usable for now, so they're not really on the high priority list, but they do need changed out at some point. And a set of rear wheel weights for this. Then that'll pretty much tidy this up, except for wanting to paint it at some point. The Oliver. This needs a new muffler and rain cap. I'm going to change the oil bath oil on this too, and the engine oil because this gets ran a bit over here for brush hogging and all that other stuff. The lights, get them fixed as they were working, but I think one of the wires got screwed up when the hydraulic pump work got done on this, which for those who aren't familiar with Olivers, particularly in this set, the hydraulic pump is underneath that unit there, and to pull it out you got to pull a PTO shaft out because it runs right through it. So the dash had to sit back a bit, so one of the wires probably got yanked or something. Back one does work, but the front ones don't. The tachometer does work on this one, but the other one, which is your temperature and fuel gauge, none of them work. So probably new gauge and wiring and sending unit there. And I think that's it for here on this tractor. This has really good rear rubbers, which I had put on years ago when I had transmission work done on this. Firestone 15.538s. Front ones are still in good shape yet. They got a little weather cracking, but nothing I'm concerned about. Then might as well pretty much say the signature tractor of the channel, 656. Don't mind me. Cold, wind's blowing, nose a little bit. Anyway, one thing is oil change, oil filter change. The fuel sediment bowl needs cleaned out because one point during the summer, literally when I had just parked it, the gas had run out of the tank, and when I put more gas in it, sediment got in there, cleaned it out, but it needs done again. Eventually I will probably pull the tank again. It's not causing an issue right now, but I'll probably pull the tank and have it cleaned and all that. So, which actually that's another thing to do with that one, because there have been a few times over the past 2-3 years, give or take, where something has gotten over the opening inside the tank on the Oliver, and we had to pull one of the lines and blow air through them to blow it out of the way. So that's another thing for that tractor. This has new headlights in the fenders. They just need wired up and worked. The back one did work, so I'm going to test and see if it will still. If it's just another wire issue with that. If not, get new ones. Tachometer works. And again, on the other side, fuel temperature does not work. So probably replace, look at everything inside and to decide if I'm going to put a whole new gauge and everything in or not. We'll see when that time comes. This is an extra gauge added on that's going to come off, and there's another extra one in there, but I'm not worried about that because I'll probably get a whole new panel over here so that hole's not there. And at some point I want the original seat set up for this. It has an aftermarket Tractor Supply one, which is alright, but I like the original ones better. Now for the Massey, I'm just gonna go ahead and get everybody's curiosity going with that. That tractor is the one that's getting traded. That is going, and in its place at this point is either going to be a 686 with a front end loader or another 656 with a front end loader. Either tractor has 3-point hitch, and because they have a loader, I can definitely get a lot of use out of loader tractor. So the Massey is the one that is going. You guys can take your guesses on which one will be its replacement. Right now it's going to depend because the guy's got look at adjustments on the hydraulic system on the 686, and right now that's the top choice. And he's got to switch out the rear tires because it's got really bad road worn 18.438s on it, but he's got a set of decent 16.938s to go on it. So we're going to wait and see how he makes out with that, and if that's not the one, then the 656, which it's like that one, only a little bit newer, so it's got the bar grill instead of the mesh one, and has International on the side panels with 3-point hitch and has brand new tires all the way around. But like I said, we'll see how it goes with that one. And both tractors run really well, so I don't think much would need to be done. Maybe oil change and regular service stuff, but I'll let you guys get an idea on that one. The other tractor that I have coming, which has been a couple months now, I'm just going to go ahead and tell everybody what it is. It is an Allis-Chalmers WD-45 gas wide front snap coupler hitch. I don't know what the issue is about getting parts for it, but basically it needs a hydraulic pump, and I have a lead on one down in Allentown, PA, so we're gonna work on trying to get that done and over because it's been quite a while waiting on that. That does not have lights on it, but I do want to get them on there and all that because I prefer to have functioning lights. You never know when you're gonna need them at nighttime. So that's about it as far as tractors go. The other implements that I got for brush hogging that hayfield that I'm going to be working here now, there's a 2-bottom plow and a set of discs. They're drag discs. If for those who don't know, they're not transport where you can take them down the road. You just hook to the drawbar and go. It's just there are 2 gangs on the front, and there's a lever you pull that can offset them. But come to find out, when I went to get the plows, took the Massey obviously because that's 3-point hitch. I don't know if someone has bushings welded on there or something, but they would not go inside the pin loops on the Massey Ferguson's 3-point hitch. But there's the guy that working on the 686 or 656 deal. We'll take them in on trade towards a set of 3 bottoms he has. So we'll hopefully have that squared away here pretty soon. But as far as tractor goes, that's about it right now. Probably with either one of them tractors, loader tractors, get lights working on them because that'll be some awesome snow removal. Hopefully today I want to work on back here. think I've mentioned this in probably the barn tour video I did. Yeah, that's working on getting closed off. So anyway, come out here in the rain a little bit. We're gonna take this whole wall here out. Down over here, you can see it originally was. It's closed off, and then the Super H will come back and get parked here, and some whatever other attachments and stuff we can get back here. The barn's slowly coming around. We're working on it a little at a time, so and gotta get this organized. Keep getting more firewood in and getting it stored. And we're definitely using it here because the weather definitely took a turn and it's colder. So more so at nighttime over anything. So things are coming along slowly. I just want to welcome all the new subscribers. I really appreciate everybody coming over, and just to kind of give everybody, keep everybody on the same page. I do work a full-time job at a meatpacking plant. Right now, I got overtime back up, so I work till I clock in at like 20 after 5, and I stayed till 7:30 because someone in the knife room quit, and I'm covering that to help them so they're not there ungodly long hours. I'll wash the knives while they sharpen them for the next day. But so as of right now, most of my videos will be like on Sundays, or if we don't work a Saturday and something's going on, I'll do them on Saturday too. So, but I get one up as often as I can. So I hope you all enjoy everything I post, and I was not on the questioning about if I was going to continue into 2021 because I didn't know about so much of interest in this channel, but it seems like it's growing, which I'm happy about. So I appreciate the support and everybody's kind words. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If there's anything in particular you want me to do a video on, by all means, I'm open to suggestions and all that stuff. So